Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Doris. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. So today I'm just continuing on the video I started maybe like 2 weeks ago on what I wish I knew before I moved abroad. I've lived in Dubai for more than 9 years. This is my 10th year. When I was back at home, I used to admire people living abroad. Like, you know, when people post pictures on social media and they're looking all beautiful and all that, I used to think like life in abroad is this beautiful life and all that, and I never thought life in abroad is challenging, and anywhere else abroad is equally challenging as back at home, or even more challenging, because one, your family is not there. You cannot go knocking neighbors and asking them, do you have food and all that. Sometimes you don't have family. Most of the time your family is not around. So sometimes people admire people living abroad, but it's equally challenging as back at home. So that's point number one. And then point number two as well, I've lived I lived maybe like 5 years like waiting to enjoy my life. Like I used to compare myself with people back at home. I was thinking like, when I go back at home I'll do this, when I go back at home I'll do this. So what I would like to advise people is that when you move abroad, just enjoy where you are. I kept thinking like, once I move back at home, maybe once I relocate back home, I'll do certain things. But this is life. Like if you stay in abroad for 2 years or 3 years, it's not a rehearsal. If you live 10 years abroad, like that's 10 years of your life. So make a point to enjoy where you are. Like don't wait until you go back home to do certain things. Like enjoy where you are, do the things that are done there, and embrace where you are. And then also I kept like comparing my currency, the currency like dirhams or USD, with the currency back at home. When you move abroad, like just when you're buying something, like if for example I'm buying maybe like a cup of coffee, I would keep on converting with my currency back at home to see like how much it's going. Is it the same as back at home? And then it would be more expensive and it would just stress me out. So what I would encourage people, when you move abroad, like kalas, just forget about your currency back home, because you're earning more. Like when you move abroad, you're earning more, and the lifestyle and the living cost is higher. So don't keep converting currency and trying to, when you're buying stuff and doing stuff, trying to convert currency to what is back at home. And then a point that I also like mentioned on the previous video, just when you move abroad, just have a very good small group, like join a very small group. Like I said, abroad is equally challenging as back at home. Life happens. I once lost someone who was very close like 5 years ago, and like what pulled me through is having people surrounding me, like people who are able to help me go through the challenge. So join a small group, it will help you. Like abroad you don't have people who can, like family, most of the time you don't have family with you, and even if you have family, sometimes they're very busy and they're equally trying to make it in life. So have a small group that will help you, that will journey with you, and you can help them. You can walk with them, help their life, and also they will help you as well. And then a point that I mentioned maybe on my previous video, save money. Like save, have a balance, but also save. Like if you don't know how to manage finances, nowadays there's financial coach that you can pay maybe like $200 or even $100, and they can be able to help you manage your money. Save your money on mutual funds, on treasury bills, on fixed deposit, on SACCOs. Like find ways of saving money, so that you're not just spending all the money that you're getting. In case you ever go back home 20 years or 30 years, you have something to fall back to. You can even save where you are. Like if you're in Europe and US, just save money. Because I find like I was checking a research, like even in US, like the people that have saved $1,000 in their bank account are very few. So just try to save money. It's always good to have something to fall back to. Then also I kept comparing myself with people back at home. When the way people back at home, they have families, they get married quickly, like life is easy there. So I kept comparing my life with the people back at home. Like if you move abroad, just embrace the good and the bad of where you are. And I read that quote somewhere, like comparison is the thief of joy. So like if you keep comparing yourself even with the people that you are in wherever country you are, or you keep comparing yourself with people that you schooled with back in your home country, like it will just keep stealing your joy. So don't compare your life with people back at home. Like have your life, have your vision where you are, whichever country that you are in, and you know, just enjoy it and embrace it to the fullest. One more point that I want to share with you is when you move, like don't limit yourself, like be all that you can be. I've seen people that moved maybe in Dubai like 10 years or 9 years ago, and they're still doing the starter job that they started. Like they're still working as a security guard, they're still working as a waitress. Like don't limit yourself. I find it easier here, like to be anything that you can be, so long as you put in the work, because there's no corruption. Back at home there's so much corruption, like you have to know someone to be able to get somewhere. But once you move abroad, like just try to find yourself. First of all, try to find yourself, like what are your talents, what are your abilities. When I came here I didn't know myself, but I started to find myself. I started finding out I can do YouTube, I can do so many other things, like have a talent and ability to talk or to do certain things. Then also find your purpose, like find why you're here, why are you in this life, why is it that you're still here. Like when I came here I did so many messy things, but Dubai has been a place where I've known who I am, like my talents, I've known my purpose. And like once you know your purpose, like your life is more meaningful. So just find your purpose and then don't limit yourself. Be anything that you can be. Just get, if you want to be a doctor, just be. You just need to be studying. I've seen people working as waiters, but on the side they're doing nursing diplomas and degrees, and they end up leaving their starter job and moving to the other jobs. So and they end up like becoming even senior, you know, like senior doctors, and they run their own businesses or even starting their own business. So what I would advise you is just just be all that you're meant to be. Just explore, just be the best version of you. If you're a Christian, like I said, abroad is just as equally challenging as back at home, or even more. So because here there's no family, even if you have family, maybe there are 2 or 3 people. What has helped me is, if you're a Christian, you just need to pray and fast. Like, praying and fasting just gives you wisdom. God is able to order your steps. He's able to guide you. If you want to change your career, you want to start a business, like this is what has helped me to be where I am. Like, you always seek a higher power than you that is going to guide you on your next step. So always pray and fast on your journey abroad, because I see so many people, not many, like I see people come here and they lose it. They start drinking, doing all those things, and some people even end up like losing life. So you need someone to guide you. You need like God to guide you and to help you, like be everything that you're meant to be.